You're watching Mr. Incredible News. These incredible moments happened without warning, turning ordinary days into stories people will never forget. That race marshals might be the bravest people nobody talks about. Horsepower is fun, but getting home safely is what truly matters. This is exactly why Volvo has earned its reputation. Mountain roads don't forgive mistakes, and sometimes they don't even forgive bad luck. There are no winners in scenes like this, only families whose lives will never be the same again. Mother Nature doesn't need to be angry to be dangerous. Horsepower is a privilege, not a personality trait. If you can't control the car will humble you fast.
Park over there. Yeah. And his ass on his leg.
Weather can turn a giant ship into something surprisingly vulnerable. An 81-meter convoy carrying a 300-ton transformer is more than a transport operation. It's a moving engineering masterpiece. In Braunau am Inn, crews carefully guided this enormous load through city streets at a controlled pace. Even the first 3.9 kilometers required 3 hours of precise maneuvering, proving that transporting critical energy infrastructure demands extraordinary planning and skill. There are few places scarier to be during an earthquake than the middle of a bridge. This is one of those moments that reminds you life can change without warning, even when you're doing nothing unusual. Well, that's one situation where nobody has a perfect plan ready in their pocket. Loading a mini excavator onto a truck may look simple, but it demands remarkable precision. Every track movement and every adjustment must be perfectly controlled to keep the machine balanced. Everyone starts the race chasing victory, but in seconds they're just hoping to walk away. Responsible drivers stop, check on people, and face the consequences. Moving a giant crane through a tiny roundabout is a true test of precision driving. Every steering correction must be carefully calculated, because even a few inches can make the difference between success and a costly mistake. People underestimate hydraulic systems until they realize they're carrying flammable fluid under enormous pressure. Exotic cars may be fast, but guardrails and curbs don't care what badge is on the hood. Oversized cargo leaves no room for improvisation. Every route must be surveyed, every obstacle evaluated, and every movement executed with extreme care. Seeing the ground move like this is enough to make anyone feel very small.
Что-нибудь сделать еще, то, что никогда не делал. Вот так вот. За крючки. Ребята кричат, сломаешь купишь. Я сказал, не, все нормально. Такие деловые.
Recovering a Kamaz from a water-filled ditch takes careful planning. Weight distribution, traction, and vehicle positioning all have to be calculated accurately, while winches, cranes, and the recovery crew work together to ensure a safe operation.
Раз, поворотик. Собираем стрелку. Вот так вот, красиво. Поворотик, стрелку одновременно. Не хочет поворачивать. Ну все. Ребята, спасибо, что смотрите. Сейчас еще буду интервью брать у всех желающих.
Put yourself in the officer's shoes. Who do you think was in the wrong here? Heavy equipment operators are either engineers, artists, or a little bit of both. He waved at fate, and fate showed up in a red car. Towering steel structures, weighing between 250 and 400 tons, slowly advance under the control of powerful Kometo SPMTs. Every movement is measured with remarkable accuracy, ensuring maximum safety for both the cargo and the transport crew. Storms don't create weaknesses. They simply reveal the ones that were already there. A massive articulated truck hauling a giant crane through a bustling shopping district leaves almost no room for error. Tight clearances, parked vehicles, and busy streets transform a routine transport into a complex logistical operation. Every meter of progress is earned through experience and careful planning. Seeing heavy machinery operate safely is far more impressive than seeing it move fast. Before a giant crane can lift massive loads, it must first be transformed into a lifting powerhouse. Here, the Liebherr LTM 1500 Pfaffer's 8.1 is being assembled with 135 tons of counterweight and a Y-guying system, dramatically increasing its lifting capacity. It's a fascinating display of engineering precision where every component plays a critical role in the crane's performance. With its enormous, super-long front boom reaching far beyond conventional excavators, the Komatsu PC600 is built for jobs that demand exceptional reach and precision. Whether working on deep excavations, riverbanks, or large-scale demolition projects, this giant machine proves that size and accuracy can work together in perfect harmony. Just when you think the situation couldn't get any worse, it turns out the driver of the 170,000-pound Porsche was a mechanic testing the vehicle for a customer. Behind every major industrial project lies an extraordinary transport story. These giant rotary dryers travel hundreds of kilometers aboard specialized heavy-haul trailers, turning ordinary roads into a stage for engineering excellence. It's a powerful reminder that industrial progress begins long before equipment reaches the job site. That's the look of someone who just realized how lucky they were. nearly 600 tons on the move. This is the kind of transport operation that pushes engineering to its limits. Carrying a massive generator and turbine across challenging northern routes requires specialized equipment, meticulous planning, and highly skilled operators. Every mile becomes a test of precision, power, and teamwork under extraordinary conditions. That bridge probably expected traffic, not an angry river looking for a shortcut. Clearing a landslide is dangerous enough, but working while the mountain is still moving is another level entirely.
Lấy thêm 2 cái bình chạy lên. Mấy cái bình đó không đó.
Regardless of how it ended, this man's attitude and perseverance deserve respect. I never understand why people swing a small car so wide when turning. It's unnecessary and just makes things more awkward.
Nicht dein Ernst. Das ist ja Vorderhandschirm.
Hat er nicht, der hat Handschuhe an.
Na, freilich.
Krass, aus.
Das ist gleich ein steigt ein.
The years that age may slow your body down, but it doesn't have to take away your passion. When oversized cargo reaches extreme dimensions, transportation becomes a rolling engineering challenge. A fuel tanker and a landslide are two things you never want to see in the same sentence. The scary part is that this happened after an hour of heavy rain. Water can quietly turn a stable hillside into a disaster zone. Some of the world's most demanding mountain roads leave drivers with almost no room for error. Sharp switchbacks, steep grades, and narrow lanes require complete concentration, precise steering, and careful speed control. On routes like these, experience and patience are often the difference between a safe descent and disaster. Loading a 70-ton mobile crane onto a low-bed trailer is a precision operation where every inch matters. The machine's weight must be distributed perfectly, while the operator carefully aligns each wheel to maintain balance throughout the climb. It's an impressive demonstration of planning, patience, and professional heavy equipment handling. Which moment impressed you the most? Let us know below. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from Mr. Incredible News.